Chosen one, listen to me. Right now, in this very moment, you are standing at the edge of something extraordinary. You can feel it, can't you? That pull deep inside your chest, that whisper in the back of your mind, that tingling sense that something is shifting, something is moving in the unseen, aligning in your favor. This is no accident. This is no coincidence. You were not randomly scrolling, and you did not stumble upon this message by chance. This very moment, was orchestrated long before you even realized it. You have felt this energy for a while now. You've noticed the signs. You've seen the strange synchronicities, the repeating numbers, the unexpected moments of déjà vu. You've felt the universe knocking at your soul, urging you to wake up, urging you to move. But something has been holding you back. Something has been keeping you frozen, stuck in a cycle that no longer serves you. And let me tell you the truth, the raw, undeniable truth. That cycle, that hesitation, that fear, it ends now. You are not just anybody. You are not ordinary. You are not someone meant to live a life of doubt, of struggle, of questioning your purpose. No. You were chosen. Do you understand what that means? It means that you have a destiny far greater than anything you have yet to comprehend. And right now, in this moment, I am here to tell you that your time is now. This is the final step, the last push, the turning point you've been waiting for. So hear me, truly hear me. If you've ever felt out of place in this world, if you've ever felt like you were meant for more but just didn't know what, if you've ever sensed that you were different, that your mind worked differently, that your soul carried a weight others did not seem to bear, this is your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not lost. You are being called. Think back, chosen one. Think back to your childhood. Think back to those moments when you felt something unexplainable, when you had dreams that felt more real than reality itself, when you saw things, sensed things, felt things that others brushed off. You were always different, weren't you? You always saw the world in a way that others couldn't. And what did they do? They tried to make you doubt yourself. They told you that you were imagining things, that you needed to fit in, that you needed to be realistic. But deep down, you always knew the truth. And that truth? It is awakening in you right now. This is why you've felt the intensity lately. This is why you've felt restless. This is why you've felt like you're on the brink of something, as if the air itself is charged with unseen energy. That's because at IS, the universe is shifting. The divine is moving. And you are at the center of it all. But listen closely, because this is important. There is one thing you must do. Right here. Right now. No matter what. You must choose. You must decide. You must step into your destiny, without hesitation, without fear, without doubt. Because hesitation is the greatest killer of purpose. It is the silent force that steals dreams, the unseen hand that keeps people trapped in cycles of mediocrity. And you are not meant for mediocrity. You are meant to rise. You see, chosen one, the forces of this world have been working against you for far too long. They have whispered lies into your ears, telling you that you are not good enough, that you are not ready, that you are not worthy. They have planted seeds of doubt, of fear, of uncertainty in your mind. And why? Why do you think they have done this? Because they fear you. They fear your power. They fear your awakening. They fear what will happen when you fully step into who you were meant to be. Because when you do, when you finally step forward, unshaken, unstoppable, fully aligned with your divine purpose, nothing, and I mean nothing, will be able to stop you. You will become a force so great, so powerful, so undeniable, that the very foundations of this world will shift in your favor. Doors will open where there were once only walls. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. People will start to look at you differently, drawn to your energy, sensing something they can't quite explain. But you will know exactly what it is. It is the power of the chosen one. It is the energy of someone who has stepped out of the shadows and into the light. So listen carefully, because I need you to understand this at the deepest level of your being. Your time is now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not next year. Not when you feel ready. Now. The illusion of waiting for the right moment is one of the greatest deceptions ever created. There is no perfect time. There is no moment more powerful than the present. The moment you decide, the moment you truly commit, the moment you declare, "I am ready," the universe will begin to move in ways you cannot yet comprehend. But you have to take that first step. You have to let go of everything that has been holding you back. Let go of the fear. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the belief that you are not enough. Let go of the toxic people, the naysayers, the ones who never believed in you. Let go of the past. Let go of the pain. Let go of everything that is not in alignment with your higher self. And instead, step forward. Step into the unknown. Step into the calling that has been waiting for you all along. And if you feel the energy of this message, if you feel something stirring inside of you, then it is time to take action. Right here. Right now. Comment 777 below to claim your destiny. Like this video to send your energy into the universe. Because this isn't just a message. This isn't just another video. This is a spiritual activation. And by engaging with this energy, by taking action in this very moment, you are sending a signal to the divine, to the universe, to your higher self, that you are ready. That you are stepping into your path. That you are done waiting, done doubting, done holding yourself back. This is not for everyone. But you are not everyone. You are the chosen one. And the final step? The step you must take now, no matter what. It begins with you making the decision. Not later. Not someday. Now. So take a deep breath, feel the energy shifting around you, and step forward. The universe is waiting. But it won't wait forever. Go. Do it now. No matter what. This is your final step. You feel it, don't you? The pressure, the weight, the invisible chains wrapped around your soul, keeping you bound to a version of yourself that no longer exists. You know what you're meant to do. You know who you are becoming. And yet, something is still pulling you backward, trying to keep you trapped in an old reality, an old identity, an old life that was never truly meant for you. But listen to me right now. That life is over. That version of you is gone. You cannot carry the past into your future. You cannot drag your old habits, old fears, and old limitations into this next chapter of your life. And yet, you hesitate. You feel the pull, the resistance, the unseen force that tries to hold you in place. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you are not ready, that you should wait, that you should go back to what is familiar. But let me tell you the truth that will set you free. The force pulling you back? The voice telling you to stay where you are? It is a lie. It is an illusion, a last-ditch effort from the old world to keep you under its control. And right now, in this very moment, you must break free. There is no more time for hesitation. There is no more time for second-guessing. Because the longer you hold on to what no longer serves you, the harder it will be to step into what is waiting for you. So hear me clearly. You cannot stay where you are and expect to grow. You cannot hold on to your past and expect to transform. The old must die so the new can be born. And if you truly want to rise, if you truly want to claim the destiny that is already yours, you must be willing to let go. Right now. No matter what. But why is it so hard? Why does it feel like every step forward is met with resistance? Because change is uncomfortable. Growth is painful. Your mind, your body, your soul, they are all being rewired. You have spent years living under the weight of limitations that were never truly yours. Years carrying beliefs that were placed on you by others. Years thinking small, doubting yourself, questioning your worth. And now you are stepping into something new. And your old self is terrified. Because for the first time, you are breaking the cycle. For the first time, you are refusing to be a prisoner of your past. But make no mistake, your old self will fight to survive. It will try to convince you that you are not capable of this. It will try to make you believe that stepping into the unknown is dangerous. But here is the truth. The danger is not in stepping forward. The real danger is in staying where you are. Because if you stay in this place, if you let fear win, if you let the past dictate your future, you will never know what you were truly meant to become. And that is the greatest tragedy of all. Because you are not meant to stay small. You are not meant to live a life of hesitation, of regret, of wondering what could have been. You are meant to rise. And that means one thing. You must cut the cord. You must let go of everything that is no longer in alignment with who you are becoming. You must release the version of yourself that was built on fear, on doubt, on survival. You must step forward with absolute certainty, knowing that the past has no power over you anymore. Because this is your moment of liberation. But you must be willing to break free. No matter how hard it feels. No matter how much resistance you face. Because on the other side of this struggle is the life that was always meant for you. Chosen one, hear me clearly. There are things in your life right now, people, habits, beliefs, that are keeping you locked in a cycle that no longer serves you. And if you are truly ready to rise, if you are truly ready to take the final step into your power, you must identify what is holding you back. Because here's the truth. You already know. You already know what is draining your energy. You already know what is keeping you stuck. You already know what you need to walk away from. But knowing is not enough. You must act. Because if you continue to hold on to what no longer serves you, it will keep you in the same patterns, the same cycles, the same limitations, forever. And you were never meant to stay stuck. So right now, in this moment, ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that is keeping me from rising? Is it the fear of failure? The fear of judgment? The need for approval from people who don't even see your worth? Is it the belief that you are not enough? The habit of doubting yourself every time you try to step forward? The constant hesitation, the waiting for someday? Or is it something external, people, relationships, toxic environments that drain your energy, that pull you away from your purpose, that make you feel small? Whatever it is, you must let it go. Because until you do, you will never be truly free. And your freedom? It is the key to everything. But listen closely, because this part is important. When you begin to break free, when you start to step away from what no longer serves you, you will face resistance. People will question you. They will doubt you. They will try to pull you back into the life you are leaving behind. They will say, "You've changed. You're being unrealistic. You're making a mistake." And do you know why? Because your growth threatens them. Because the moment you decide to rise, the moment you break free, the moment you refuse to settle, you become a mirror to those who are still stuck. And people do not like to be reminded of their own limitations. So they will try to pull you back down. They will try to keep you in the same box they have put you in for years. But you must not let them. Because you were not born to fit in. You were not born to play small. You were not born to live a life that makes sense to people who have settled for less. You were born to lead. You were born to rise. You were born to break every single chain that has ever held you back. And that means one thing. You must be willing to walk away. From the old beliefs. From the old fears. from the old life that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. No matter what. No matter how hard it feels. Because on the other side of this breaking point is your freedom, is your power, is your destiny. So right now, right here, in this moment, make the decision. Make the decision to cut the cord. Make the decision to break free. Make the decision to step into the life that was always meant for you. Because this is your final step. And you must take it. Now. No matter what. Comment 888 below to claim your freedom. Like this video to send a signal to the universe that you are breaking free. Because this is not just a message. This is a spiritual activation. And if you are truly ready, if you are truly prepared to step into your power, if you are ready to take the final step, then do it. Do it now. No matter what. Because your time has come. Listen closely, chosen one. Because what I'm about to tell you will change your life forever. Everything you've been taught about wealth, about success, about abundance, has been a lie. They told you that you have to struggle. That you have to work yourself into exhaustion. That wealth is only for a select few, for the lucky, for those born into privilege. But that is not the truth. The truth is this. You were never meant to struggle. You were never meant to live in lack. You were never meant to feel like wealth was something distant, something rare, something that you have to chase. Because abundance is already yours. The wealth you seek, the success you crave, the life you have always envisioned, it is already written in your destiny. It is waiting for you. But you have been conditioned to block it. You have been taught to reject it, to doubt it, to believe that it is somehow beyond your reach. But right now, in this very moment, that programming ends. Because what I am about to reveal will unlock something inside you that has been suppressed for far too long. And once you see the truth, you will never go back to the old way of thinking again. Chosen one, understand this. Wealth is not something outside of you. It is not something you chase. It is not something you must fight for. Wealth is an energy, a frequency, a force that is already flowing all around you. And the only reason you do not have it yet is because you have not fully aligned with it. Think about it. Look at the people who are truly wealthy. Look at the ones who seem to attract money effortlessly, who always seem to have opportunities falling into their laps, who move through life with ease while others struggle. Do they seem desperate? Do they seem fearful? Do they seem like they doubt whether they deserve success? No. Because they understand something that most people never will. Money is a magnet. It flows to those who are open to receiving it. It moves effortlessly toward those who believe they are worthy of it. And you, chosen one, are worthy. But you have been blocking it. With doubt. With fear. With the belief that wealth is hard, that success is rare, that money is something you must fight for. But right now, you must let go of that lie. Because the moment you shift your energy, everything will change. The moment you decide, truly decide, that you are open to receiving, money will begin to flow toward you in ways you never expected. Opportunities will appear. Ideas will come to you. People will show up in your life at the perfect moment. Not because of luck. Not because of chance. But because you finally allowed it. But listen closely, because this is where most people get it wrong. Most people spend their entire lives chasing money. They run after it. They beg for it. They stress over it, fear it, resent it, worry about losing it. And in doing so, they push it away. Because here is the truth, a truth that only the truly powerful understand. You do not chase wealth. You align with it. You do not beg the universe for more money. You become the version of yourself that money naturally flows to. Because wealth is not about how hard you work. It is not about how much effort you put in. It is not about struggle, about pain, about grinding endlessly. It is about who you are. It is about the energy you hold, the way you move through the world, the way you see yourself and your value. Because when you truly believe, when you know in your soul that you are meant to be wealthy, that you are meant to live in abundance, the entire universe will rearrange itself to make it happen. It will come to you in unexpected ways. In ways that defy logic. In ways that others will not understand. Because the truth is this: money is energy. And you control how much of it flows into your life. So, chosen one, I ask you this. What do you truly believe about wealth? Do you believe it is hard to get? Do you believe it is rare? Do you believe that you must struggle for it? If so, then that is exactly what your reality will reflect. Because your beliefs shape your world. But the moment you shift, the moment you decide that wealth is already yours, everything changes. You stop chasing. You stop struggling. You stop living in the energy of lack. And instead, you step into the energy of receiving. Because receiving is your natural state. Abundance is your birthright. And the only thing that has been standing between you and the life you desire is the way you see yourself. So here is what you must do right now, in this very moment. Decide. Decide that you are worthy. Decide that you are open. Decide that you will no longer live in scarcity, in fear, in doubt. Because the moment you decide, the entire universe will respond. The energy will shift. The flow will begin. And you will start to see wealth moving toward you in ways you never imagined. But you must take the step. Because most people will hear this message and do nothing. They will continue to doubt. They will continue to live in fear. They will continue to block their own blessings. But you are not most people. You are chosen. And that means you have a responsibility to yourself, to your future, to the destiny that is already written for you. You must break free from the old beliefs. You must release the fear. You must step fully, completely, unapologetically into the energy of wealth. Because when you do, your entire life will transform. So take the first step, right now. Like this video to send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Comment 999 below to claim your abundance. Because this is not just a message. This is a spiritual activation. And if you are ready, if you are truly ready, then do it. Do it now. No matter what. Because your wealth is waiting for you. And the only thing left to do is claim it. Can you feel it? That energy, that shift, that unseen force pressing against you, testing you, challenging you, trying to break you? This is it. The moment of resistance. The final battle before the breakthrough. And I need you to understand something right now, before it's too late. Doubt is your final test. Fear is your last enemy. Resistance is the only thing standing between you and the life that has been waiting for you. You see, right before you reach the highest version of yourself, right before you step fully into your destiny, the universe will test you. It will throw obstacles in your way. It will send people to discourage you. It will make you question yourself. Why? Because the universe does not hand power to the unprepared. You must prove that you are ready. And that proof? It is in your ability to overcome resistance. Because here is the truth most people will never tell you. Your mind will try to sabotage you. It will tell you that you are not ready. It will tell you that you are not good enough. It will whisper every single fear, every single insecurity, every single doubt you have ever had, and it will try to make you believe it. But let me tell you something right now, and I need you to feel the full weight of these words. Your doubts are lies. Your fear? Lies. Your hesitation? Lies. That little voice in your head telling you to wait, to slow down, to turn back? Lies. None of it is real. And right now, at this very moment, you must make a choice. Will you let these lies stop you? Or will you break through them, no matter what? Because make no mistake, this is the battle. This is the fight between who you have been and who you are becoming. And if you do not win this fight, if you let fear, doubt, and hesitation hold you back, you will never see the life that was meant for you. But why does doubt feel so real? Why is resistance so strong? Because your old self is still trying to survive. Your mind, your body, your very soul, they have been conditioned to operate a certain way. You have spent years living in the energy of fear. You have spent years doubting yourself, questioning yourself, waiting for permission. And now you are trying to step into something greater. And your old self? It is terrified. Because for the first time, you are breaking free. For the first time, you are refusing to listen to the fear. For the first time, you are stepping into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever before. And your old self cannot handle that. So it fights back. It makes you feel afraid. It fills your mind with doubt. It tries to make you believe that you are not capable, not ready, not good enough. But here's what you must understand. That fear, that doubt, that resistance, it is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are closer than you have ever been before. Because resistance only appears when you are about to break through. If you are not close, if you are not on the edge of something extraordinary, there would be no resistance. But you are close. You are on the edge. And that is why it feels so intense. Because this is the final test. And you must pass it. No matter what. But listen, because this is where most people fail. Most people feel the resistance and they stop. They think, maybe this is a sign I'm not ready. They think, maybe I should wait until I feel more confident. They think, maybe this just isn't meant for me. And do you know what happens next? They go back to their old lives. They stay stuck in the same cycles. They live in regret, wondering what could have been if only they had pushed forward. But you cannot afford to be one of those people. Because you were chosen for more. And that means you must do what most people will never do. You must push forward even when the doubt feels unbearable. You must move even when the fear feels overwhelming. You must take the step even when every part of you is screaming to turn back. Because when you do, when you take that step despite the fear, you will realize something powerful. The fear? It was never real. The doubt? It was just an illusion. The resistance? It was nothing more than a test. And once you pass it, everything changes. Doors open. Opportunities appear. The entire universe shifts in your favor. Because you have proven that you are ready. And the moment you prove that, there is nothing that can stop you. But here's the real secret, the one they never told you. Doubt never disappears. Fear never fully goes away. Resistance will always be there. Even the strongest, the most successful, the most powerful people in the world, they still feel it. But the difference? They don't let it stop them. Because they know the truth. The presence of fear is not a sign to stop. It is a sign to move forward even faster. Because when you feel fear, when you feel doubt, when you feel resistance, it means you are moving in the right direction. Because if you are not growing, if you are not evolving, if you are not stepping into something greater, there would be nothing to fear. So feel the fear. And move anyway. Feel the doubt. And act anyway. Feel the resistance. And break through it. Because you are stronger than you think. You are more powerful than you realize. And the only thing standing between you and your highest destiny is the illusion of fear. So this is it, chosen one. This is the moment of decision. Will you let fear win? Or will you take the final step? Because right now, in this very moment, the universe is watching. It is waiting. It wants to see what you will do. Will you rise? Or will you turn back? There is no more waiting. No more second guessing. No more hesitation. You must decide. Right now. Step forward. Move. Do it. Do it now. No matter what. Because this is the moment that changes everything. And you were born for this. You are ready. And you will not let fear stop you. Comment 111 below to declare that you are done with doubt. Like this video to send a signal to the universe that you are stepping into your power. Because this is not just a message. This is a spiritual activation. And if you are truly ready, then take the final step. Now. No matter what. Because your future is waiting. And the only thing left to do is claim it. This is it. The final moment. The last push. Everything you've heard, everything you've felt, everything that has been shifting inside you, it all comes down to this. This is the moment where you decide. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when it feels convenient. Now. Because the truth is, chosen one, there is no more waiting. The doors are open. The energy has shifted. The universe is watching. And all that is left is your action. Because let me tell you something no one else will. You can listen to every message. You can feel every breakthrough. You can understand every truth. But if you do not act, none of it matters. Because knowledge without action is useless. Power without movement is wasted. Destiny without action is nothing more than a dream. And you were not chosen to just dream. You were not chosen to just listen. You were chosen to move. And if you do not move now, if you let this moment pass, if you allow hesitation to creep back in, if you let fear steal this final step, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Because there will never be a moment like this again. This is the shift. This is the call. This is the final step. But let me ask you something, and I need you to answer with absolute honesty. How many times in your life have you felt this pull? How many times have you known, deep down, that you were meant for more? How many times have you promised yourself that you would step up, that you would take action, that you would finally rise into the person you were meant to be, only to let the moment pass? How many times have you told yourself, I'll do it later? How many times have you delayed your own destiny because of fear, doubt, or the illusion of waiting for the right time? And where has that waiting gotten you? Nowhere. Because waiting does not create change. Only action does. And you must understand something right now, at this very moment. Every single second that you delay is a second stolen from your future. Every single time you hesitate, you are pushing your breakthrough further and further away. Every time you hold back, you are blocking the very blessings that are trying to reach you. But today, that cycle ends. Because today, you do not hesitate. Today, you do not delay. Today, you do not wait for someday. Today, you choose. But listen to me, because this is important. Action does not mean thinking about it. Action does not mean planning, analyzing, or overthinking. Action means moving. It means stepping forward, even when you don't have all the answers. It means making the decision, even when fear tries to hold you back. It means doing what must be done, right now. Because here's the truth. Clarity comes from action. Confidence comes from action. Success, transformation, elevation, all of it comes from action. The ones who rise are not the ones who wait until they feel ready. They are the ones who move before they feel ready. Because readiness is an illusion. You do not wait until you are ready. You move, and then you become ready. You take the step, and then the path appears. You act in faith, and then the doors open. You commit first, and then the universe responds. And you must commit now. Chosen one, hear me clearly. This is the moment that defines you. This is the moment that separates the ones who talk from the ones who act. And the truth? Most people will not take the step. Most people will let this message pass. Most people will feel the energy, understand the truth, see the vision, and then do nothing. And that is why most people stay stuck. But you are not most people. You are chosen for more. And that means you must do what most people will not. You must move. You must act with complete certainty, with unwavering faith, with unstoppable power. Because this moment, it is a crossroads. Two paths lay before you. One path is the old way, the way of hesitation, of fear, of doubt, of waiting for the right time that never comes. And if you choose that path, you already know where it leads. Nowhere. It leads to the same life, the same struggles, the same cycles you have been trying to escape. But the other path? The path of action? That path leads to everything. That path leads to breakthroughs, to transformation, to wealth, to purpose, to the highest version of yourself. And the only thing you must do is choose it. Right now. No matter what. So here is your final challenge. If you are truly ready, if you are truly done waiting, if you are truly prepared to step into everything you were meant to be, then prove it. Take the step. Right now. Do something, anything, that moves you forward. Something that scares you. Something you've been avoiding. Something that takes you out of hesitation and into action. And do it now. Not tomorrow. Not later. Not when you feel ready. Now. Because your future is waiting. And the only thing left to do is claim it. Comment "I am ready" below to declare that you have stepped into action. Like this video to send a signal to the universe that you have broken free. Because this is not just a message. This is a spiritual activation. And if you are truly ready, if you are truly done with fear, done with hesitation, done with delay, then do it. Do it now. No matter what. Because this is your final step. And you must take it. Now.